A2znowledge.com. So in this video today we are going to discuss about what is Kappa architecture. Especially in big data world, under data processing, people use two types of architecture to do the data processing. One is Lambda and then one is Kappa architecture. So in general, what is data processing? You do some type of process on top of the data. We call it as a data processing. You want to join or you want to do some kind of an aggregation, which is processing. In general, in data processing, you have two types of data processing. One is batch processing and one is stream processing. So Kappa architecture and Lambda architecture both has the functionality of both stream and batch. Okay, so in data processing, you have two types, batch and stream. You can do these batch and stream processing in both Kappa architecture as well as Lambda architecture. But I will tell you what is Lambda architecture in a different video. So today we are going to see what is Kappa architecture. So before we get into Kappa architecture, I just wanted to share you something. So imagine I have a stream data, which is a live data, and I am doing a stream processing and my output is a stream. If you swipe your ATM card, so you are immediately getting an SMS. You are swiping an ATM card as an input for the bank, you are sending it in stream, and the process happens in the stream, and the output, which is your SMS, which you are getting in a stream. So the bank does not wait until all the people who do the swipe their ATM card and finally you get an SMS. No, that is not stream, right? So in the same shop, we have 100 customers who are using the ATM machine to swipe it. So it's like any request that comes, immediately it will process. It won't wait until all customers done their swipe and finally we send an SMS. No, that is not stream, right? It's not a live data. So that is an example I can give you for what is stream processing and stream data. What is batch? So batch data is all about the data is already stored as a file or it's already stored in a database, and I just want to query it and I do some processing. So batch processing will work like this. Once it read all the input file, at last it will start the processing and finally you will be getting the output in batch. Okay, so stream processing means whereas the stream process read the first record, it will do immediate processing. The stream processing read the 7th record, immediately it will do the processing and send the output. It won't wait until all the input comes and then you do the process and send the output. That is batch processing. Okay, now what is Kappa architecture? So in Kappa architecture, we can do both batch processing. Sorry, we can send both batch data as well as stream data, and we do only stream processing for both. That means we eliminate batch processing in Kappa architecture for both batch and stream use case. That means I send both the data, stream data and batch data. I send both the data, but the process what I will do is stream only, no batch, and finally I will be giving stream output or batch output. Okay, so you can ask me how that is possible, how you are fitting batch processing use case in stream. You can ask me this. So before getting into that, in big data, so we have two technology called Spark and Storm, which do stream processing, and Hadoop and Spark will do batch processing. Whereas if you see, Spark used to do both batch and stream, both the processing, but the thing is, I'm going to use only stream processing to process both batch data and stream data. So I use some kind of a pipeline to send the data. So I use Kafka, which is a messaging queue in big data world. We use this for sending the data in streams. So Kafka can read the data from both batch layer and the stream data, and the retrieval in Kafka you can do it in streams, and you can process it in stream only. Even for batch data you process it in stream, and final output you can give it as stream, or you want your final output to be a batch data, then store it in a database so people will get it as a batch data. Okay. You can ask me like this, why come Kappa architecture is not supporting both in batch processing? You can ask me this, but batch processing is designed to do only batch input. So you cannot send input in streams to batch processing. For example, if you take Hadoop, in Hadoop MapReduce does the batch processing. MapReduce used to get the data input as a file or from the database. You cannot send it in streams, right? But if you take stream processing, where I can even send a batch data as a stream data so that the processing will happen in stream, and the final output you want to give it as a batch, that's fine, you store it so the data will turn as a batch. Okay, so a different code base and a different technology for a batch layer, and a different code base and a different technology for a stream layer is what Lambda architecture. But anyway, I'm going to give you a separate video of what is Lambda architecture, but I'm just telling you. But if you take what is the advantage of Kappa architecture, so I'm removing batch processing. That means I don't want to maintain two separate code base, two separate program. one for batch and one for stream, which is not required. I can go ahead with the same program where I can even do stream processing and batch processing. Your cluster complexity will be get reduced, and then your coding complexity and the maintenance of the coding, everything will be get reduced, and that is where the Kappa architecture plays an important role. So most of the companies, people just they are using more into Lambda architecture, but soon, like some companies, they just turned into this new model called a Kappa architecture. So whereas I told you, a stream processing can be used to process batch data in streams, and the final output you can either give in stream or a batch, it's up to you. But you cannot process a stream data in a batch processing way for stream. It's not possible. So that's why in Kappa architecture we completely remove batch and we have only stream. So thanks for watching A2Z-knowledge.com. So this video agenda is to tell you what is Kappa architecture is all about. And if you have any question, please do comment in the comment box. And then we provide videos in 2 languages, English and Tamil. And I do a lot of tech videos, not only a theory content. We have programming languages, cloud computing, database, Linux, and so many other videos. Just go to my channel, A2Z-knowledge videos in YouTube. So you will get a lot of videos. And if you really like this video, please subscribe my channel and forward this to your friends and colleagues. Thanks for watching A2Z-knowledge.com.